Hey guys, it's Roscoe, and on the Space Coach today, I picked up this from the Waterstones in Bromley. British Airways 100 Years of Aviation posters. So it's all of the travel posters you see on the back there. So let's just see what it says. This collection of 200 posters from the archives of British Airways provides a stunning visual history of air travel from the earliest days to the present. Airline posters often evoked the glamour of air travel at a time when it was a novelty and the height of sophistication. In more recent years, the very best creative talents of marketeers and designers have been employed to produce some memorable modern artwork. This richly illustrated collection is a must for anyone interested in aviation and anyone who appreciates design. So let's have a look. That is a blast from the past. Air transport and travel. That's one of the very, very earliest forerunners of British Airways. I mean, we're talking just post World War I here. So obviously this will be, is it the Santa Glise? You see the Eiffel Tower and whatever little plane they were using for it. Then of course, Imperial Airways. And that is very much in that 1920s, early 30s style. Reminds me of Death in the Clouds, the Agatha Christie novel. It's that kind of thing that they're on, isn't it? The Silver Wing to Paris, that was the height of luxury. A Whit Sunday excursion to Le Touquet for £3.15. This is interesting, that depiction of Africa. And here we see the Speedbird, which it was certainly was used up to the early 80s in the BA symbol, and its call sign is still Speedbird, but that particular symbol isn't in usage anymore. Let's say, for instance, there you see India and more of the Speedbird there. It's very much that 30s kind of like socialist realist style almost, isn't it? There they are in front of one of the planes there. Imperial Airways. Italia, India, South Africa, Australia, Inglaterra. So that must be the, oh, it's the Italian advert, of course, for Imperial Airways. Now we see more on the other side. By air, in comfort. To Europe, Africa and Asia by Imperial Airways. In the days before they could actually fly the Atlantic, of course. And there's more comfort from Imperial Airways. There, of course, is a standard British style image. John Bull, I believe that will be. Barcelona, is that Sagrada Familia, I think? I'm not sure. Oh no, it's Holland, sorry. So that'll be the Newkirk in Amsterdam then. There's a nice one of the planes with the cutaway. And what's this one here? There it is on board. The height of luxury that service was. Fly to South America, so BOAC. On the previous page I saw one for British South American Airways, the very short-lived post-World War II subsidiary. The Olympic Games in London for 1948, and there British European Airways and their symbol BEA you see there. Some more cutaways. The Boeing Stratocruiser there, and what's this one? The Argonaut, and there's a very nice poster there for BOAC. Fly BEA to Copenhagen. Here's some nice posters here as well. A good one of the engine on there. BEA Viscount to Switzerland. You can go skiing. Some Swiss stereotypes at the bottom there. The British Trade Fair in Baghdad in 1954. And there's a nice one of sailing there, and there you see a tractor. The Smithfield Show in Earls Court, fly there by BOAC. Some more nice travel posters. Greece, Rome. Some more like that. There's one of the guards outside the palace. The Rome, of course, Moscow, Portugal, all sorts of places. There's another stereotype for you there. Australia by BOAC and Qantas. And what is this? That's a map of all the different countries that they fly to, I expect. Fly to South Africa by BOAC. That was the route that they introduced the Comet on, of course, down to Joburg in the early 1950s. BOAC and Qantas again. Koala and a kangaroo. And what's this one? That's a nice, it's like a chess piece, isn't it? What is that? BOAC Comet Jetliner, hasten at leisure. There's some more. Rome and South America. BOAC to Thailand. Fly there by BOAC. I always thought it was pronounced BOAC, which I think Americans pronounce it that way, but Brits would pronounce it BOAC. So what else do we have? USA by BOAC. I expect, is that maybe the Empire State Building they're on? It looks like it's the Rockefeller Centre there as well. Ah, there's one of the most beautiful planes ever. The VC-10. Obviously the Aleutian Il-62, very, very similar in design and layout. But I don't know, it's just a beautiful plane. And love in the air. Then the Comet 4B, which was of course the successor to the original Comet, the safe version. This is BOA's BEA, you can tell by the red wings, and it also says it in the corner there. And a 707. So is this Japan? Oh no, is it? No, it's Israel. Sorry, I thought that might have been Mount Fuji for a moment, but this will be somewhere in Israel, I guess. The BOAC 707. It's like your sitting room in the sky. Yes, I mean, if only you had that amount of space in the cabins now. There's much more seating in there, of course. There. When BOAC became BA. There's a very nice picture of the Concorde and the, is that the QE2 I expect, and the red arrows. Some more Concorde. The old livery, of course. More Concorde and a 747. Very nice picture. And the TriStar here, then you see there that it is actually the cutaway there. Love the TriStar, such a beautiful plane. Let's see. This is about it. Yeah. We'll finish on this Club World India and Moscow advert. So yes, full of wonderful images. I shall enjoy perusing this at my leisure to see all of that stuff, because I love this sort of thing, as you know. But for now, guys, that is just our look at British Airways 100 years of aviation posters. Please subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this content. Leave me a comment or a suggestion for an upcoming topic you'd like to see discussed, or like the video.